Why are you in this business of investing in companies, taking over companies?
To make money.
That's it?
Well, that is a primary reason that you would. I see my role as one that I'm a fiduciary.
When
I have to do the best I can with the capital I have available to me.
What do you call yourself? By the way?
I'm a geologist.
A geologist? Sir James, are you a geologist too?
I'm a grocer.
You're a grocer. Is it unfair to call you, Sir James, is it unfair to call you a raider? Is that a name you like?
That's one of the things I do.
You have any name you prefer?
You can choose the name you like.
I prefer another name.
Yes?
Large investor that sometimes becomes active.
A large investor. Sir James, when you decide what businesses to be in, though, what are the things that drive you personally?
They're quite different things. You can do something because it's a startup. You see an opportunity, you see the right group of people, and you want to back them. That is a startup, and it works or it doesn't work depending on the judgment of the opportunity and the people. But then you have the opposite thing. You have somebody's mistake of the past. And when there's somebody's mistake of the past, the market must be free to clean up that mistake. And let me explain to you what I mean. During the 1960s, the fashion was to conglomerate. That wasn't industry. The purpose of conglomeration was to build big groups by financial use of market multiples. And they couldn't do it in an integrated way because the law stopped it in antitrust, that they had to go out and conglomerate. So they created these extraordinary contraptions of multi-industry companies. They didn't
companies that did a wide range
every kind of thing.
things.
They went from making socks to making electronic engines to making aerospace to whatever you like. Anything. These conglomerates didn't work. Now, there are two ways in which you can handle that. You can either enshrine them, ossify them, make them into a monument, and all go and say, wonderful, they didn't work, but they're there, just like a monument. And then you have inefficient industry forever. Or you can say, let the market free, and let the market cleanse itself. And somebody, instead of a startup, as I was talking about before, has to go and do a re-startup, which is go in there, cleanse through market action a structure which was wrong, liberate the pieces so that they can become valid companies, and of course make a profit in the same time.
And that is
just as constructive a thing to do as the start-off by which I started.
And you're the cleansing agent?
On some occasions.
It's like the Ajax of the corporate world.
And I'm also the initiator, and I am the Ajax, yes. And I believe you take over companies that need something. I do not know of a well-managed company that has been taken over by force. I only know of those that have not been good. And by the way, well-managed companies have got better because of the fear of being taken over, because they have to keep running. But if you take away that fear, they'll just go down the drain like the bad.
I want to know why you do it. Is it to clean it up? Or is it, as Mr. Pickens said, for the money? Or is it both?
Look, if I'm in business, it's for money. I hope that's the best reason for anybody to be in business, because it sounds lovely. What does a demagogue say? The demagogue will tell you that he's in business for all these constituencies of suppliers, communities, employees, and everything else. That's not true. And if it's true, it's a mistake. Whereas if you go the other way and start talking this nonsense about what we've got to do, we're in this business for our employees only, you're going to featherbed, you're going to become uncompetitive, and you're going to let them all down. It's pure demagoguery.
And while you're cleansing,
yeah,
you're going to make a little money?
I certainly am. That's the purpose I'm in business for. I'm not in religion. I'm not in politics. Though I'm not certain you don't make money in politics. I'm in business.
If you wanted just to clean it up, you'd join the Peace Corps.
Well, I don't happen to agree with the Peace Corps, but I might join the church.
Okay.